Hello, Sariah, Bastian here, owner and creator of Beyond Breath, a woman's program that helps you move from the place of stuckness after infidelity within your body to regain ownership and actually find the deep control within yourself to not look at your husband's phone or tell him who he can and can't talk to at work and wonder what he's doing in the bathroom with his phone, right? So like these things that drive us crazy and we feel out of control. This program helps you find that control within yourself again and really heal your trauma brain so that you can continue to function and live your life beyond the trauma. And I have one of my current clients with me today who joined Beyond Breath 8 weeks ago. So she's almost done the entire course. So she is done. What was, are you on module 7 or 8?
Module 7, yeah.
Module 7. So she's got one more week left. And I wanted to bring her on today and have her share her experience with you. So thank you so much for being with us today.
I'm happy to be here.
I really appreciate you taking the time. And of course, as is normal with a lot of these testimonials, our clients decide to stay confidential, which is absolutely okay. But just the words that you share are really, really touching and healing. So share with us today kind of what the main problem that you were experiencing before Beyond Breath.
So I was stuck in monitoring where my husband's whereabouts was, whether it was going to work, going out to the grocery store, anything in my mind, I just could not, I was hyper focused. I was so stuck in what is he doing and trying to control that I was losing myself and struggling.
Totally. What had you done to like try and fix this? Like what were some of the things that you'd done to try to help you with this chaos in your mind?
I tried to keep myself really busy at home, excessive cleaning, and doing other tasks, hyper focused on my nutrition and health and exercise, something I felt I could control.
Mhm.
And I talked to a counselor, but I was still struggling and I didn't see much change.
Yeah. How long had you been dealing with this before you found Beyond Breath?
I think maybe around 4 months, but I just could not handle living in that state. It was just a constant fear and anxiety and it was taking over. So I knew I needed to do something.
I love that. There's so many of my clients come to me years after trying everything, right? And here you are at the beginning and you're like, I can't stand this one more day. I need to get a handle on myself, right?
Uh,
So what's been the highlight for you since joining Beyond Breath?
I'm definitely more calm,
Mm.
found more inner peace, and the triggers I have don't send me spiraling for an entire day. I'm managing them. I'm focusing on how my body feels and reacts and being very self-aware from what I've learned from this program. And
Yeah,
it's just so calming to be able to start to trust my intuition again.
right. And that out of control feeling that you had, now you have that control.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So what have you learned so far in Beyond Breath that has really transformed things for you?
Learning my body's natural responses
Mhm.
again, just that self-aware and intuition part. And why do I feel this way? Why is my body reacting? Just getting more in tune with myself
Mhm.
and being able to meditate and breathe through and just, okay, let's take this down a notch. I can really just focus
Yeah.
and let go of anger and whatever is being thrown at me in that moment where I'm being pulled back into a trigger or the trauma state. I just really can slow that and put my focus onto, is this what's going on right now, or is this the past trauma
Mhm.
coming in? I'm really able to focus on the now and what's been happening.
Love that. I love that you said like the natural, way that your body was talking to you, right? And when we're in trauma, everything is so heightened that like we don't trust even the natural part because everything just feels unsafe. So now that you're at a place of balance, you can trust your intuition, you can trust yourself to be able to navigate through every situation regardless of what is happening on the outside because you have this control within.
Yes.
Yeah, I love it so far. So what would you say have been your results so far? Again, like you have one more module, before you're done and you start again, right? But what have you
Right.
been your results so far
I
with
just
Beyond Breath?
feel like um, a sense of calmness,
Mm,
more calm. It's definitely improved my communication and how I convey myself and given me confidence.
mhm.
That felt like it was gone. And now it's like, you know what? Hey, I'm coming back and there's growth and it feels good.
Yeah, I love that. Has it aided in, has that, what you just told me your results were within yourself, has that aided in the strengthening of your marriage?
Yes, definitely. I see a change in the communication with my husband, and his communication has
Mhm.
gotten better towards me. So
Yeah.
I feel there's growth in that and it feels good. It's like before where, I was worried to bring something up and it goes sideways. It really hasn't. And if anything kind of does teeter on that, we both kind of come back from it and are taking accountability and
Mhm.
okay, how can I say it this way so it's a little easier to
Mhm.
discuss.
Yes, you're changing your whole relationship, like standard operating procedures are all being redone and refocused, and it's all starting with the strength within yourself.
Right.
Yeah, I love that so much. What would you say to somebody who's on the fence about joining Beyond Breath?
I'd say take this chance for yourself. Like
Mhm.
that's the best investment you can do is learn to heal yourself from the inside out.
Mhm.
You can buy the external things or like me spend thousands on your hair. Sure, it's makes you feel good, but how do you stick with that feeling? How do you learn to deal with things?
Mhm.
Like it's just this is the best investment I've done. I feel really blessed that I got this opportunity and it's just given me a whole new outlook.
Yeah, yeah, I love that. So the financial investment for you has been well worth it.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I love that so much. I love it. And, I love just hearing these stories because, it's crazy what we go through and this fear cycle continues and the trauma recycles over and over in our body. We search over and over, like you said, like I can only do my hair so often, right? And it's a temporary fix, but when we really do this healing that's done in this process in this way that makes it safe for you to insert yourself fully into your life, you can still go get your hair done, right? But
Right.
it's not just but it's not for that temporary feeling of good, because you just feel good because you have yourself again, which is sometimes scary. You don't feel like that's even possible after what you go through in marriage
Right.
sometimes, but
Yeah.
to know that you can. Yeah, I love it. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us today. I really appreciate it. It's always a scary thing when inside Beyond Breath, I'll reach out and say, hey, do you want to do a testimonial? And so often there's a little bit of apprehension in that, but your story really helps others. So if this calls to you today, if you're listening to this and what you just heard relates to you and you have been here for even just 4 months, or you've been in this for 27 years trying to find this peace of the chaos that ensues after infidelity, then maybe watch my webinar, give it a shot, see if it relates even more. And, schedule a 45-minute call with me where we can make sure that this is really a good fit for you. But this is teaching you how to live your life beyond the trauma, so that this triggers that she was just talking about don't control you anymore. And you can have the freedom to like enjoy a minute and not let your the whereabouts of your husband ruin every moment of your life. So it really is learning how to live again. So I love you. Thank you for listening to this. Thank you so much for sharing again, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.